So last week's episode I said was going to be the most live episode that we've done to date, and I lied because this week's episode is going to be the most live that we've done to date because I'm recording this on Thursday, and if you're an avid listener, especially in the morning, you probably noticed this didn't come out on time. It's because it didn't come out on time because I had some scheduling issues this week, and I missed the schedule for this week. I forgot to record when I was supposed to, put me behind schedule. I've been a day off all week. That's my fault. But anyway, I'm gonna give a special treat for putting this out a little bit late, and I'm gonna do something a little bit different. If you're listening on the YouTube, actually if you're listening in general, because the audio is probably gonna be the same, whether you're on one of the audio only platforms or if you're watching this on YouTube, you can probably tell there's a little bit of a difference. This episode is a Minecraft Let's Play. Kind of. So earlier this week, my wife and I were going through and we were cleaning out some stuff around the house, cleaning out some old boxes and stuff like that. And I found a little box, an eyeglass box that was full of old thumb drives. I started going through them just to see if there's anything important on them. And I found something. It was a backup of my original laptop that in 2011 I started doing Minecraft Let's Plays on. And not only did I find that, I found the world from my very first Minecraft Let's Play. And I thought, you know what? This never went anywhere. Nothing ever came of it. But wouldn't it be just such a treat to kind of talk about where I started and just kind of go over my YouTube journey a little bit and do it in this world. And I thought I did, I was kind of already thinking about doing that, and it kind of everything, the stars kind of aligned when I realized I missed the recording for this week, because what I'm going to do is this is kind of mirroring my old Let's Play process from back when I used to do Minecraft Let's Plays. So way back in the day when I started doing Minecraft Let's Plays, I was still in high school, and what I would do is I would get off the bus before I could drive myself. I'd get off the bus at 4 o'clock, which coincidentally is when I get off of work now. I'd come home, I'd do the dishes, I'd do my chores, and then I'd hop on and I would bang out a 20-minute Minecraft Let's Play where I just walked around and talked. And if you listened from the first episode of this show, it's kind of the idea behind bringing this show back was like I wanted to do the Minecraft Let's Play thing where I just kind of sit and talk about whatever, just without the backdrop of a Minecraft Let's Play. And I thought this would just be kind of a fun way to step back into that old classic view a little bit. So that's where we are. That's what we're doing today. I'm doing kind of a special edition Minecraft Let's Play episode. I promise you, not every episode of this show is going to be a Minecraft Let's Play. But if there's a little bit of an audio difference, you can hear some kind of unique background noise. That's why. This is Anecdotal Madness, episode 7. I lied in the last episode. I said that was episode 7. I also said that this episode was going to come out on time, and it didn't. So, I'm just a big fat liar, and I apologize about my lack of knowledge about very many things. You could see I had a lot of stuff in this world. So I kind of wanted to, I don't know where I'm going to go with this episode, but I just kind of wanted to, there's something about this coming across this world. I came across this one, and I have another world that I've been playing basically since, it wasn't my first world, but it was one of my very first worlds, and I've played it off and on since I started playing Minecraft, and I lost that world for a long time. I got corrupted, and I came across a backup of that world that was not long before it got corrupted. So it's been kind of cool to be able to pick that up again and start playing with it. And I've been having another one of my yearly Minecraft renaissances. So it's been fun. I've been enjoying getting back into it. But finding this world was really cool. So basically, the origin story behind this world is way back in the day in 2011, such a long time ago. It's hard to believe. It's been 13 years at this point. I did a series in this world, a very briefly short-lived series called Hunt for the Music Disc. And this was a riff. It wasn't even a riff. It was a direct ripoff. I even addressed this in the first episode, that it was a ripoff of Ant Venom's Hunt for the Golden Apple series. And that was one of his very early series. I don't even know if Ant Venom still makes YouTube videos. But I used to follow all these guys years and years and years ago. A lot of these guys that started in like the RuneScape machinima scene, like, Sky Does Minecraft, who I also ripped off of that YouTube channel called Cosmic Does Minecraft. Gee, wonder why that never got off the ground. And then, I ripped off Ant Venom with the Hunt for the Music Disc deal. So I was, obviously that channel was never destined. That channel and that series were never really destined to get off the ground. And they didn't, it only lasted about I think I got maybe 10 videos total out of that. I got 2 episodes of this show before I shut it down because I understood how much it was ripping people off. And then, like I said, I just, this the whole idea of basing my whole channel off of other people's content seemed kind of silly, even to me at that point at like 14 years old. So that's when I migrated to the Cosmic Chris 5 channel, where I definitely found more success. But the fun part about this is you can go back and watch. There's a video I have on my Cosmic Chris 5 channel. I'll link it down below. There's a video from about 10 years ago called Watching Minecraft and Such. And what that is me and Kit, yes, Kit of Stuck on the Internet fame, sat down and watched that first video, that first episode end to end. And it's my reaction of his reaction video watching that. And it's the original video is me at 14 years old, squeaky voice, Turtle Beach headset, horrible audio quality, and a laptop that could barely run Minecraft without the clunky recording software of 2011, because that's something a lot of people don't remember, is that it used to be before open broadcast software, and this is definitely an industry side thing, but before open broadcast software, you had things like Fraps and all these other free screen recorders, all these different softwares. They used to bog your computer down. Even a good computer would bog down with the weight of these streaming and recording software or services. So it was a literal slideshow. It was like 3 to 5 frames per second with me screaming in the background at 13 and 14 years old, however old I was at the time. And it's just, it's very embarrassing to watch back now, someone nearing 30, but that's, it's part of being the generation where everything is documented on the internet, or most everything is documented on the internet, I guess. But it's been a fun couple days of just reflecting on, hey, this is where I started out. This is literally right here. This map, this structure in this big tower, this was 2 episodes worth of work, and penultimately here we are 14 years later, and still going. 13 years later, still going strong, still trying to just make it through the wonderful world of YouTube. And obviously, like I said, I've moved more into podcasting. This is definitely a one-off. I have absolutely no intention of returning to Minecraft Let's Plays. That's something there was a big motivating factor in firing up Stuck on the Internet, and me and Kit and Terry all getting back together. And it's part of why I do this show, like I said, is because I really enjoyed this aspect of my Minecraft videos. And it used to really be a kind of a running joke with anybody that I did these videos with, that most of especially my solo content, was literally me running around. I'd record for 20 minutes straight. I'd run around. I'd play Minecraft in the background, and I would talk about whatever. And out of that was born Anecdotal Madness. And I love this show. I'm horrible about keeping up with it. I'm horrible about keeping up with all my shows, because I still need to sit down and finish some research for Super Serious, which I'll get around to that eventually. But it's just it's been so much fun getting back into doing this kind of thing and just sitting down and talking. It's cool just to come back here to the very beginning, where all of it started, the world that kind of kicked all of this off. I honestly can't believe that I still even had this world file saved, because I went into that backup folder looking for the other world that I've been playing on for years and years and years. I really wanted that one. That world always meant a lot to me because I spent a lot of time in it. But I happened to stumble across this one, and it's like, oh, I've got to do something with this. I've got to come back. So, but it's YouTube's been a really wild ride for me, because like I said, I've been somewhat consistently doing this since I was a freshman in high school, most of my formative years, and off and on through all my adult years. I haven't consistently really done it since high school. And I remember back when I used to do this stuff full time, when I did Minecraft Let's Plays, kind of quote unquote full time, I was banging out 3 episodes a week, and that was back during a period where I had a lot more free time and a lot more attention span than I do now. But the bar for content quality was also a lot lower, because this was the standard of the day, was just these, seriously, was these kind of videos where you just run around and talk. And I think a lot of that's changed. I think that's part of why I don't really feel like I would want to go back into the Minecraft Let's Play game, because I do enjoy this game. And don't get me wrong, I very much enjoy doing this. I like walking around and talking. I will honestly, sometimes if I'm just like talking to somebody in Discord or whatever, I'll just throw on Minecraft in the background and walk around, because it's a relaxing game. You know, walking around this game and talking is something I've always enjoyed doing. Unfortunately, there's not really a market for that on YouTube anymore. And there are some people that do it, I'm sure. Nobody that I follow. I really don't follow a lot of Minecraft YouTubers anymore. I think this market's kind of died out for understandable reasons. I don't think it was ever really sustainable. It was just like, I think a lot of the market has since moved on toward more jump cut stuff, more, I think, you know, the broadly like Reels and TikTok and stuff have really made people's attention spans a lot more shallow, and you know, there's a lot more jump cuts and a lot more stuff moving around, a lot more visual effects, and a lot of effort that goes into it. And don't get me wrong, I really like putting effort into the content that I make. I try and put effort into the content I make, which is sometimes why I, you know, neglect my responsibilities as a podcaster. But it's because it does take a lot to put into these episodes. Even these short episodes, you know, Anecdotal Madness, it'll still take me time. You know, it's a 20-30 minute period to record this. It's an hour and a half, 2 hours to edit it, depending. Even that for what ends up being a 15 to 20 minute show has easily 3 or 4 hours of lead production time behind it. And then we've got bigger productions like Super Serious, where I've neglected that one a little bit, in part because it's a bear to do research for, and it's a little overwhelming sometimes. Shows like that have a lot of production into it. I know Terry puts a ton of production, even now, with it being shored up to just pretty much audio only. He still puts a ton of time and effort into Good Morning, Good Night, which I think I said it last episode, but I want to say it again. I really, really love that people love that show. That was 2 different sentences, no period in the middle. But I really love that people love that show, because it's just so much fun to make. Because it's literally me and Terry and Kit. It's 3 friends sitting down and having a conversation once or twice a week. It's so much fun. I love talking to those guys. It brings me so much joy. And the fact that that's our most watched show, you know, I mean, granted, our shows being Pit Boys, you know, Pit Boys, which is about to end, and Anecdotal Madness, with every now and again Super Serious. I do enjoy that people like Super Serious too. That's a very fun show, and I need to sit down, I need to be good, and I need to be smart, and I need to actually do research for that before I wind up getting docked pay for not doing it like I'm supposed to. So, but yeah, there's just a ton of work goes into content production. Yeah, I'm not really sure where this episode's going, to be completely honest with you. It's just kind of been a rant on the difficulty of making dumb internet videos. I mean, they're not dumb, but they're, you know, they are a lot of work. And that's a dolphin. I keep forgetting there's dolphins in Minecraft now. ADHD moment, but yeah, it's just, there's a lot of work that goes into these, and you know, I'm very appreciative to, throughout my YouTube journey, have landed where I am. You know, it's very much a hobby for me, but it's a hobby that's made a lot more enjoyable by a lot of the people that I've met and the people that I continue to work with, like Terry and Kit, on these projects, and you know, some of the other people that have been involved in these efforts. And that's something that we talk about a lot more on Good Morning, Good Night, especially historically, about a lot of the people that we've worked with before. We talk about that a lot actually on this upcoming episode next Monday. So I definitely recommend checking that episode out if you want to hear a little bit more about, you know, some of the people that we've worked with before on YouTube, and a little bit more of just kind of our broad perspectives, not just my perspective, but all of our perspectives on the wonderful world of YouTube. Yeah, I've got no idea where this is going, but I think this has been a very true to my classic Minecraft self episode, because I just kind of opened my mouth and rambled with no topical ideas. I think next episode, I want to start getting back more to like some of the not some of my earlier content. No, I want to kind of go back to some of the stuff we did in the first few episodes, because I've been trying to kind of build some research episodes, kind of like light research episodes, like I did with the episode where we talked about AOL and a lot of the old companies. I want to try and do a couple episodes like that, and definitely going to have more music episodes. I really enjoyed. I don't think a lot of people cared about my country music opinions last week, but I did, and it was fun to make that. So, but that's the spirit of this show. It's whatever. You know, I wanted to do a Minecraft Let's Play episode. I did a Minecraft Let's Play episode, damn it. But anyway, yeah, this has been Anecdotal Madness. This has been episode 7. Next week will be episode 8. That's how numbers work and chronological time works. I do also want to say the finale, the season finale of Pip Boys is coming out tomorrow. We talk about the final episode. We are going to be going on a little bit of a sabbatical after that. We haven't had time to sit down and record anymore for any continuation kind of inter-season buffers. We probably won't for a few weeks. Kit's got some issues in the fact that he lives in the hottest state in the Union, or at least what I'm going to call the hottest state in the Union, in Texas, and he records in a garage. And it makes it kind of difficult for him to record when it's like 115 outside. So I absolutely don't fault him for not really being available to record that, but there is going to be a little bit of a hiatus. This is going to be the only Stuck on the Internet show coming out consistently week after week. I'm holding myself to that bar, damn it. Even if it comes out late, like today's episode, I will get an episode out. That's my promise to you, America. And then on top of that, we've got, like I said, Good Morning, Good Night is coming out on Monday. That's a really good episode. We had a lot of fun talking about just kind of like YouTube history and YouTube drama that's kind of more specific to our area of YouTube and the Minecraft Let's Play space and Minecraft and all that. It was a lot of fun. And of course, if you want to follow us online, no, I got to do Chris's Music Corner and then I can outro the show. So this week's Chris's Music Corner is kind of rushed because I completely forgot about it, but I know what song I was going to talk about. I just have to look up the singer. So this week's Chris's Music Corner is going to be a little bit of a continuation from last week's Chris's Music Corner. I'm going to suggest the song Old Fashioned by Matt Koziel, K-O-Z-O-I-L. It's a duet song with Isaac Gibson from 49 Winchester. Very fun song. Just really, really enjoy it. It's kind of more of a classic country, got a little bit more of a classic country beat to it, and it just makes my heart happy when I hear it. I was listening to that last night when I was cooking dinner. So that's when I decided that was going to be this week's Chris's Music Corner. Anyway, I've been Chris. Thank you so much for watching this. If you want to follow us on social media, check us out, stuckontheinternet.com. All of our socials are listed out there. If you want to go to our YouTube, it's at Stuck on Internet. Subscribe to us. This is the first video podcast we've ever done. Suck it, Terry. And yeah, check us out on at Stuck on Internet on Instagram and Twitter. And otherwise, we will see you next week.